Hello friends, my name is Lizzie Luna, if you've never seen me before. Today's pick a card question is, what is your greatest strength? So we're starting off with some positivity. We have three piles to choose from. We have pile one with mookaite Jasper. It's so pretty. It's like red, orange, and white. It's all a bunch of colors. And then we have pile two with the agate druzy. This one's so sparkly. And then we have pile three with the crescent moon agate, which is also sparkly. So usually you just let your intuition guide the process. So whatever jumps out at you first is usually the right choice for you. But if you could just let your eyes gravitate to whichever pile feels best to you. So pile one, pile two, and pile three. If you need any more time, feel free to pause the video. I'm going to start, there's going to be timestamps down below. So there's going to be three options, and we're going to start with option one. So what is your greatest strength? Well, there's going to be several. It's more than one. So we have Death in Reverse, Two of Pentacles, Temperance, the Emperor, Three of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles in reverse. Love heals fear, cloak concealment. So starting off with Death in Reverse, this tells me you don't allow things to easily influence you. So you don't allow the misfortune of others or world events to get you down. Like, they still affect you, but they don't like ultimately sway who you are. So you stand strong in who you are. So some might see you as stubborn, but ultimately you live by the way you see fit. So you live by your own rules, and you don't let like misfortunate things get you down, or at least not for very long. And then we have the Emperor. So having this mentality gives you a lot of personal power because you do not fear change and you are not afraid of challenge. So your assertiveness gets you to where you must want to be. So here we have like another, like I feel like stubborn energy because we have the Ram here, and the Ram just like gets into it, you know, like head first, doesn't even think twice, just goes wherever they want, and their assertiveness, like, and their determination, or your determination, gets you to where you want to be in life. And this is a great quality. So others might see this as like I don't know, something to work on, a negative attribute, but in this case it's like your greatest strength to like not be swayed so easily. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So your ability to multitask several things at once makes you quite versatile. So this not only makes you flexible, but you're also multi-talented, because we have like a guy juggling two things here, you know, and like this just means you can multitask pretty well. You're able to handle like seemingly chaos things. So it's like a lot of things happening at once. It doesn't faze you, like you prefer it. So that's one of like your multitasking is another one of your strengths. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here. So you're able to share your ideas and passions with confidence. So since you're good at multitasking, you often have trouble staying focused on just one project. So you can build and build, and you're like a great you're great at starting ideas, but sometimes because you're multitasking, like you get a little bit overwhelmed, and it's a lot for you to deal with. But you're a great like fire starter. Like you're full of inspiration, and you're able to handle many things at once. And then we have Temperance here. So one of your other strengths is bringing harmony and balance to things. So things that you think are unfair or unjust, like you right the wrong. So like you dump all like the negative emotions and fill your cup up with anything that lifts your spirits. So maybe you grew up in a dysfunctional household or family, and you learned quickly to adapt and find moderation to the inequalities of life. So you right your own wrongs, like your own, like, I don't know what I'm thinking, like angel of justice, I suppose. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe some people have taken advantage of your kindness, or you have witnessed it in others. So you have a soft spot for the underdog, or you might be an underdog yourself. So you have a big heart for the undervalued and mistreated. So we have like 6 pentacles here. So it's like talking about wanting the equality in your life and in others. And then being able to, you know, help others like out that can't speak up for themselves. Like that's one of your greatest abilities too. So you don't back down from opposition. You don't back down from like seeing like someone more like less fortunate than yourself. Like you actually want to like stand up for them. Because maybe you've been there yourself and you can relate to it. So you have a soft spot for the undervalued people, you know, people that need help, or just like a helping hand, you know. And then we have love heals fear. So you stick up for your rights and others and aren't afraid to back down. Even if you're outnumbered or have less experience, you understand that each step, even if it results in failure, is still ultimately going to take you to the road you're meant to be on. So here we have like a unicorn with like a mountain lion, and that's like a crazy scene that would never happen. But like neither one of like the creatures is scared, you know, like they're getting along despite their differences. So you're able to like love people for who they are and accept them for who they are. And that's a pretty big strength, I think. So the card says, the power of your love can help heal bullies and angry people to be less afraid. So, all right, sorry about that, guys. The memory ran out and I had to make space. So the card says love heals fear, and the power of your love can help bullies and angry people be less afraid. So by being your true authentic self, as unlikely as they are, they still manage to get along. So by being yourself, you allow others to do the same. So that's one of your abilities as well. And then we have cloak here and concealment. So being able to handle your life with discretion is also important to you. It makes you humble. You aren't likely the type that puts all your good doings on social media for attention or praise. So recognition is not completely important to you. What matters is that what you're doing and why you're doing it. So you're just not likely to like show off too much, or not without a purpose. So that's another one of your strengths. So I hope that made sense, resonated, or that you found it entertaining. So if you liked what you saw, I would appreciate a like or a subscription or even sharing. I love it when you guys share. Thank you so much for doing that, by the way. And I'm moving on to pile 2 now with this star agate. So it's a gray agate. So pretty. So what is your greatest strength, pile 2? We have the 5 of Cups, King of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Strength in reverse, which is funny because it's a strength question. And then we have Stay Connected in reverse and Yule. So I like this pile the best because this is like the pile that's been through the most, probably emotionally. So I can relate to that. We have the 5 of Pentacles, or the 5 of Cups here. So your greatest strength is seeing the opportunity in all situations. Even when others might see their cups mostly empty, you see the beauty and even the sad moments. So like while some people might see these cups being empty, you focus on the one that is full, and this one's going down here, but she's focusing on the ones that matter. You know, a lot of people focus on what they don't have, and you focus on what you do have. So you realize that any cup has a capacity for unlimited refills. So you're definitely an optimist, or at least an opportunist. And then you recognize that every cloud has a silver lining. So maybe you help others grieve, and People look up to you like a mentor because of it, because you've been through so much. You help others move on. Ooh, sorry, this was like this. Five of Pentacles was in reverse. Dang, these are messed up. I'm sorry. One second. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, King of Swords, Six of Swords. Okay, we got it, guys. All right, so then we have the Five of Pentacles. So you've been able to lift yourself out of really difficult situations that most would feel defeated and unworthy in. So one of your greatest strengths is that you are the underdog and others can relate to your difficult journey. Because of this, you're very independent and self-sufficient. So things that might have made people feel unworthy or left out in the cold, like you found those moments and like you've reinforced yourself to be the person that you're meant to be today. So others can look up to you, especially if you share it, and you can inspire others. So because of this, you're really independent and self-sufficient. I said that. And you are emotionally intelligent as well because of it, because you've had to deal with so much grief. Then we also have the King of Swords here. So your greatest strength is your ability to remain calm and unfazed during stressful or conflicting times. So you've mastered discernment for the most part, and you're looking at things objectively now. So you understand words have the power to create or destroy, so you choose them very wisely and carefully. So you definitely have the gift of discernment. Your strength is being able to see things objectively, staying calm despite any chaos, any conflict. Like you're able to remain calm and still, and that's one of your greater strengths now, because of you've dealt with so much like emotional pain, emotional strife. Like now things don't seem as dramatic because of what you've been through. So you've learned a lot along the way. And then we have the Six of Swords here. So your ability to move on from things quickly is another one of your strengths. I'm getting like mentor or like mediator vibes from this pile, because you help others navigate their inner turmoil and darkness. So you are a guiding light to many people if you're not aware of it. So you help people like move on to the calmer waters of whatever it is that they're going through. Like people look up to you and they trust that you're going to navigate them in the right direction with your words and your wisdom. So that's really awesome. Like you guys probably help out a lot of people in your life and don't even realize it because you've just grown up this way. Then we also have the Two of Pentacles. So your greatest strengths are your ability to multitask. So you can do many things at once with ease. And then you tend to thrive best in chaos or a lot going on. So you get bored easily, most likely, and you're likely to be constantly, you want to be constantly stimulated. So you have like a lot of things, like you like to juggle things, like projects, just having lots of things to look forward to in life. Like even if it's work, like you like to split up your tasks just because it's more interesting to you. It keeps it fresh. So this makes you really stable despite whatever's going on. So you probably have like a pretty good poker face because you can handle a lot of chaos and you can like juggle things, and you're probably like a bit hard to read because you don't wear your emotions on your face, and you're quite emotionally strong. So yeah, you're able to like probably have a good poker face. And then we have Strength in reverse, which is the most ironic card. But I think it's like really awesome because your greatest strength, in my opinion, is your ability to be vulnerable. You aren't afraid to seem weak to others because asking for help shouldn't be anything or anything anyone should be afraid of. So vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up, be seen when we have no control over the outcome. Vulnerability is not weakness. It's our greatest measure of courage. So your greatest strength is your big heart. So I think that's really, really awesome because people think like we can be strong in so many different ways, right? And sometimes that strength comes from just being able to express you don't know what's going on simply, like others can relate to that, you know. None of us know what's going on truthfully, and some of us just have a better poker face than others. You might be one of them, but you're also not afraid to express yourself and like show your gentle side, you know. So that's really cool, guys. And then we have the stay connected in reverse. So it's in reverse. I can't help but feel like how self-sufficient you are again. You've had to like let go of a lot of your past, but that just means you are able to truly appreciate every connection you do have, because it's not coming from a place of lack or insecurity. Like, you reach out because you actually want to connect, not because you want to just stay constantly connected or stimulated. So you can like multitask like your work and stuff, but typically not people. Typically you like to really make that interaction count. And then we have Yule and Rebirth. So this card signifies the sun, warmth, and the renewal of life. So this is probably like the Phoenix pile. So you guys have risen from the ashes many times, and you see endings as new beginnings and fresh starts. So you have a way of not hanging on to regrets or grudges, most likely, since you've been through so much. You're like, I'm just going to be bitter my whole life if I keep hanging on to grudges and get cold, you know, like there's no point. Like, you might as well find that strength within and be able to share what you want. So yeah, I hope that resonated, helped you out, or found it entertaining. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to be moving on to pile 3 now. So pile 3 with the crescent moon. So pretty. Okay. So what is your greatest strength? Pile 3, we have the Empress, the 4 of Pentacles, the Fool, 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Moon, Spirit Guide, and Go with the Flow. So you got the most major arcana with any of the piles. I just felt like saying that. So your life purpose is huge. Just overall, like you have a lot of strengths. So starting off with the Empress, your greatest strength is that you embody the essence of divine feminine energy. So this is energy. This isn't like, it's not just feminine. If what I'm saying is, if you have like, if you're a male or identify as a male, it just means that you're incredibly in touch with your emotions, intuition, and are very receptive. So you understand the power of gentle strength. It is your natural magnetism that attracts you to all your desires. So you might be into the law of attraction, or things just come naturally to you. Like, you attract what you want. Like, we attract what we are, so you become what you want, and then it comes to you. It's so easy. Well, it's easy. For you guys anyway. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So your groundedness and makes others feel at home with you. So you have an inner stability that is unshakable. You work well with others because of this. New doors of opportunity open for you to reach new heights. So you probably have a lot of connections with people. People come to you. So not only are you connected within yourself, but you can reach out so easily to others. So one of your greatest strengths is just you being grounded and connected to who you are, like fully and essentially. So it helps you build connections super easy. And anything that you want to create in life, really. And then with the 4 of Pentacles, one of your greatest strengths is that you're very resourceful. So you might be frugal with finances, but you're able to manifest many things without needing to spend much money. So you're always seeking things to do outside of the material world. So like the matrix does not like restrict your ability to enjoy life. Like, you're not ruled by materialism. So that's awesome. And then we have the Hermit. So one of your greatest strengths is that your ability to be on your own. So you actually value your time that you spend to yourself over being constantly surrounded by others. So this refers to having that inner stillness and calm demeanor. So you aren't likely swayed easily by the opinions of others. So because you go inward so much, you've navigated like your own shadows, and you've mastered a lot of your emotions, and there's just like this inner stillness that you have within you that other people can definitely resonate with and seek solace in. Like people see you as like almost like a soft haven, like this picture just looks so serene and beautiful and calm, and like this is what your energy feels like to other people, which is awesome, I think. And then we have the Fool. So despite enjoying your alone time, you aren't afraid to take risks and expanding your horizons. This makes you very teachable and receptive, just like the Empress. And one of your strengths is that you're able to fully live in the moment because you leave the past behind. This ends up feeling like a sense of freedom. So you always live with a sense of freedom, like you're just unattached, like you practice unattachment. And then we have the Moon. So you're also very good. You're a really good secret keeper. So people trust you really easily. You don't judge others for their darkness, and you can help illuminate their best sides in the process. You make a really, really good friend. So people trust you. And there's like a lot of secrets that you keep for other people, or vice versa, you know. But mostly like people come to you and they spill the beans, and you're okay with it because you know you've mastered your emotions for the most part. So then we have go with the flow, or no, we have spirit guide. So you understand your duality and have mastered much about self-development. So this makes you a great mentor or coach. So like you're able to see your reflection, your dark side, your light and dark, and you embrace it all. Like you've accepted you for who you are fully. And that's like a really, really big strength because so many people have trouble accepting themselves. So like, good for you. Like it took a long way to get there, but you've earned it. And then we have go with the flow. So one of your greatest strengths is that you're easily adaptable. Like you go with it. You're just like, sure, okay, whatever, I'll make it work. You adapt. So what it says from the book is, when this card appears, it announces a time of quiet energy, encouraging you to release resistance and go with the flow. True release requires conscious intention to let go of control and embrace the cleansing energy of non-attachment. It's time to step back and reevaluate things. Take a break from trying to force your will and open your heart to the guidance of spirit flowing within and around you. So do you really trust in yourself, you know? And once again, with the receiving, like receiving energy is huge. So you're a really great receiver. So yeah, that's awesome. Things just come so easily to you. So you're like a master manifester for sure. But so that's all I have for pile 3. I hope you found it entertaining, brought some clarity to you, or that you resonated with it. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate and love you guys. Until next time.